Starting with leg positions. First position. Heels together, toes turned out. Rotate the legs from the hip joints, not just the feet. Otherwise, this can lead to injury. For beginners, it's not necessary to align the feet in a perfectly straight line at first. Second position. The distance between the heels equals the length of one foot. Distribute your body weight evenly. Fourth position. The heel of the front foot is placed opposite the toe of the back foot and vice versa. The distance is approximately 1 foot's length. Fifth position. Feet tightly crossed. The heel of one foot presses firmly against the toe of the other, and once more from the start. First, second, fourth, fifth. Next, the coup de pied positions. Sur le coup de pied, literally on the neck of the foot. The knee of the working leg must always remain turned out. From the front, the working foot wraps around the supporting leg. From the back, front coup de pied. Position the heel of the working foot slightly forward, with the little toe gently touching the supporting leg. Wrap the foot as if encircling the ankle. Back coup de pied, point the toes backward. I've intentionally demonstrated some common errors to make it easier to understand. Next, the passé position. The foot is placed at the level of the supporting leg's knee. The knee is turned outward as much as possible. Now the arms. In ballet, the hand should feel soft, rounded and elegant. Draw the thumb toward the middle finger without letting it touch. Extend the fingers but keep them relaxed, not rigid. The preparatory or starting closing position for the arms, keep the arms rounded with elbows away from the body. First position. Rounded arms at diaphragm level, elbows slightly to the sides. Second position. Arms open to the sides, elbows below the shoulders, hands below the elbows, forming a smooth descending curve. Third position. Arms rounded and lifted overhead, just above the head, and once again. First, second, third. The rounded arm position is called arrondi. The extended or elongated one is allongé. First exercise, plié, literally to bend. This is one of the fundamental movements of classical ballet, a controlled bending of the knees. Demi-plié, a small gentle bend, like a soft half squat. Grand plié, a deep bend, a full smooth descent. In first, fourth and fifth positions, allow the heels to rise naturally off the floor only when you can no longer go lower. Keep the knees tracking outward, aligned over the toes. The movement must be slow and deliberate, both descending and rising, with full control. Transition between positions through battement tendu. 4 demi-pliés in second position. Perform each plié with full turnout, opening the hips and knees as wide as your flexibility allows. In grand plié in second position, the heels remain on the floor. Maintain an absolutely upright torso, as if sliding down a wall. Keep your center of gravity perfectly balanced. Point the foot and, through demi-rond, transition to fourth position. 4 demi-pliés. The plié here demands precise control of your weight. Avoid shifting onto the front or back foot. In demi-plié, descend only until the heels can no longer stay flat. Then, lift the heels and sink into grand plié. Battement tendu and close into fifth position. Instead of fifth, you may use third position. Heel of the front foot to the midpoint of the back foot. Bend the knees slowly, directing them outward with intention. Demi-plié. Keep the heels flat on the floor. Grand plié. Lift the heels smoothly as you descend. Remember, proper turnout protects your knees and ligaments. Turning out only the feet or knees creates harmful torque. True turnout comes from active engagement of the hip joints. From the left leg, perform pliés, holding the bar with one hand. Feet in first position. Open the arm to second. 2 demi-pliés. Arm in allongé, and with the arm descend into grand plié. Lower the heels, return the arm to first, then open it. Repeat once more. Transition to second position through a battement tendu. Lower the heels, distribute your weight evenly. Grand plié with the arm. Lower it downward and passing through first, open sideways. Battement tendu, then demi-rond forward to fourth position. The distance equals about 1 foot's length. Grand plié. Lift the heels only when they can no longer remain flat on the floor. Extend the leg in battement tendu and close into fifth or third if preferred. Never let the hips tilt back. Keep the torso perfectly vertical, as if sliding straight down a wall. At the end of the exercise, gently lower the arm. Next, battement tendu, the most essential exercise in classical ballet. It builds strength, precision, and a beautifully pointed foot, while also serving as a primary transition between positions. Slide the working leg from a closed position along the floor to full extension. Perform 3 battements tendus to the front, followed by 1 demi-plié in first position. Repeat the same sequence to the side, keeping the toes in contact with the floor until the very end, when only the tip of the toe touches down. And then to the back. Keep all of your weight on the supporting leg. Touch the floor only with the very tip of the toe. Initiate the movement from the hip joint and maintain a fully straight leg throughout, both when extending and when closing. Never allow the knee to bend. Nearly all bar exercises follow the same order: forward, then side, back, and side again. This is the standard cross sequence. Starting with the left leg, one hand on the bar, perform 3 battements tendus from first position, followed by 1 demi-plié. Repeat the full cross sequence. Next, with the right leg, battement tendu from 5th or 3rd position. 3 battements tendus, then 1 sur le coup de pied. Continue the cross sequence. For the side work, alternate the 5th position each time. Front, then back. Sur le coup de pied is also performed to the back. Right leg to the back, 3 battements tendus, and 1 sur le coup de pied. Once more, right leg to the side, from 5th or 3rd, alternating the position each repetition. Then, from the left leg, one hand on the bar, repeat the same sequence. Battement jeté, literally thrown. The working leg makes a quick, sharp flick. Leave the leg off the floor to about 25 to 45 degrees. A low, controlled throw. Begin with right leg in first position. 4 battements jetés, then 1 relevé. Right leg to the side, 4 battements jetés, then 1 relevé. Even at speed, maintain full control. The leg must never flop or swing loosely. Keep the torso completely still, with the weight centered on the supporting leg. Then repeat from the left leg, one hand on the bar. Next exercise, Rond de Jambe, terre, literally circle of the leg on the ground. This exercise is performed in two directions. On the oar, outward, from front to back. Begin the movement from the hip joint, actively rotating the hip through the full circle. Next, perform Rond de Jambe from a plié position. Keep the hips stable and direct the supporting knee outward. Now a semicircle, from front to back, sustaining the working leg in the air. Pass through first position each time. The second direction, en dedans, inward, from back to front. Point the foot fully and keep it close to the floor. Let the toe trace the circle precisely. Continue en dedans from plié, keeping the supporting knee outward and the working leg fully pointed. You can complicate the exercise by performing a semicircle with the leg lifted off the floor, moving from back to front. Proper execution feels like harnessed power, with turnout originating from the hip joint. Begin from the left leg, one hand on the bar. To be continued in my next videos. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it.